Hey guys, Tyrep here, bringing you another league match from the Smoking Aces League. Same face pointing on the left, we've got the North Face Lapsus with Soviets going for guard motor. Teaming up with him is Caosak, also a Soviets, who has guard motor coordination, combined arms, and airborne troops. No ISU 152, important to note. On the right, we've got Zirty Zoggy with OKW, who has Overwatch, 8 armored, and special operations. And finally, Solmeer with Osir, who has Storm, Spearhead, and Jaeger armor. I believe North Face Laps is a fill-in player, like a substitute. Like each team's allowed to have one sub. I think that's what's happening here. And I made a slight mistake with my last cast. It's not a best of 3 these league matches. They just do, 2 games. And draw is fine, you just split the points or whatever, so. Just 2 games, no best of 3.
We have more conscripts at our disposal.
3 conscripts for Caosak, similar story for North Face. Caosak's already locked into airborne troops, by the way, now. Sandbags coming up down the bottom. No machine gun from Solmeer, so it's interesting to see. Wonder what commander he's going to go for. Jumps into the capture circle to jam the decap. Sternpires are very low and do eventually get forced away. Another squad coming in from the bottom. Yeah, pretty well sorted there. Okay, 4th conscript for the North Face. That's interesting with guard motor. Maybe I'd expect that from Caosak. You could get the SVTs, but I wasn't really expecting that from the guard motor player. Somewhere with the 4th Grenadier in the build. No early ticks into Jaeger Lights, Zirty Zoggy. 3 squads and the Kubel. So a lot of infantry running around for every player, really. I was chasing the flamer around the corner. Do not have a squad nearby for the merge, so it's a bit awkward for the North Face. Not ideal. What's this, the retreat? Good numbers up here, and there are emerging units for Caosak, so wins this fight quite handily. Really need the Sternpire to try and win those engagements, but back at base repairing. Set 1 set of med crates down though.
Command has authorized the use of radio silence.
Okay, stayed in that for a little bit too long. That badly outnumbered, it's just not worth the trouble. Forward battle group here for Zirty Zoggy. Behind the building. Okay, they jumped onto this cutoff again. Axis definitely want to harass this. That's Zirty again. He was on there with the Sternpires earlier. Meanwhile, though, the allies are decapping and maybe even capturing the fuel in the south. The no machine gun start, a bit slow for Solmeer. Conscripts, they kind of get that first edge in the engagement. You can get the flamer on your combat engineer and start merging into it. Gives you a bit more of a power spike. Grenadiers have to wait until the LMGs start coming online before they start to take control of the matchup until the 7-man comes into the picture. Just camping out the north there, Caosak. Getting a few VPs drained from the Axis. Not too many drained from either side as of yet, though. Sweepers down here, that's a very good choice. Could easily be some mines down here like there are up in the north from Caosak. Interesting position for that mine as well. Expecting maybe a squad to come up from the bottom rather than along this way. Might pay off. No sweeper for Zirty's stern piles. LMG starting to come online. The Molotov actually out. 2 of them. This is Grenadier quite low as well. There goes the mine. Doesn't get any stern pile models. This LMG Grenadier really letting rip into these conscripts. 222 about to pop out. Reasonable timing on that. Okay, we've got tier 3 coming in out the back for the north face. Caosak's already complete and he's airdropping in a Dishka now. It's his first kind of dose of munitions. Hasn't dropped any SVTs down. He's dropping that for his teammate as well. Interesting. Here comes the 222. Sandbags allowing them to hang around and complete that capture without taking too much damage. Okay, medic's done, and so is the mechanized. We're kissing out from Zirty as well. Ooh. The grenade assault does mean he's locked into special operations. SVT's on one squad now for Caosak. T70 rolling up for Caosak now. North face has not got a vehicle yet. Maybe, yeah, okay, he's gonna go for the T70 as well. Did go for a T-grenade, remember, and Molotovs, whereas Caosak I did not, so that's how Caosak is in the field a little bit earlier. But given that North face was up against a 222 and got some value out of the Molotovs, that's alright. It's a reasonable option. Kissing chasing down the T70. Did take a Faust. Now one Raketten shot as well. Backs out of range though. And here's the one engineer nearby. Or his teammate. Here comes the next one. Seems like the allies have been bleeding quite a lot. Oh, pretty good for Caosak actually. He's doing alright. North face. It's a little bit rough, not too bad though. And okay, Zirty's going for a fast tick up. No flak half track. Here comes the T70 now. Solmeer tried to go for a mortar before the pack, but I think that was a bad choice. There was no real defense against the T70, it's just running right through him. You see that North face is playing very conservatively here, but he doesn't need to. There is no pack yet. Maybe need to go the other way around. Probably wanted that mortar to help deal with the Dishka, but let's just allow this T70 a lot more freedom. We can see the North face is playing with this very, very safely. Always staying at pretty much max range. Very conservative stuff. Oh, there's a Dishka now for Caosak through the middle. Holds the cutoff. We just get low. Good time to retreat there. Cover is getting destroyed. Saving all of that manpower just to heal up.
Been converted to the headquarters building.
Oh, okay. Here it goes. Pack makes its presence felt, and do you go for a second combat engineer later on? Both of the Soviets did. It's interesting. Oh, first wipe of the game, I think. There, combat engineers for Caosak in the center, and they dropped their flamethrower. Got the Dishka covering it for the moment, but doesn't have any units particularly close to it. It's sprayed by some suppression there. Bad fight for Caosak. There's smoke out here from the mortar, I'm guessing, but that's now had to retreat. Solmeer's still keeping his options open. He hasn't locked into a commander yet. Ooh, that was close. Nearly a kill shot on the T-70. I wonder if that was an attack round or a real hit. Empire's coming in from the side, throwing a stun in there. Is he going to try to pick up the flame? He leaves it on the ground. No AT grenades still for Caosak there, okay. That's this T-70, a lot more freedom. Got a Zis hit in the field now for Caosak. He's dropped in some more SVTs. North face still repairing out the back here. He's got a pretty strong hold on his side of the map though. This is kind of the split we're seeing. Usually it's kind of more the opposite direction down here, but Axis do have this forward base up here providing some strength. Good rifle nade through the tree line there.
We are losing supplies to the enemy.
6 kills for the 222. Okay, it looks like a rotation now. But a 2-on-1. Wow, they've got a Faust off there. Very surprising. Does have the Faust range bulletin, but I thought that was a nice safe position, honestly. Working his way in here. The Dishka does do very well in the head-to-head against the MG34. If he can push up there, it could force it away, and sandbags getting turned against the allies. T-70 coming in from the side. Here comes the Raketin. He's still repairing that T-70 up. Shrek is nearby as well. Oh, he removed the engine crit just in the nick of time before the Raketin shot came through. Might have had a hard time getting away otherwise. There's suppression over there. Okay, he's going to continue pushing in though. T-70's going all the way, looking for a wipe on that green there. Not going to get it though. Conscripts are pressuring away the pack, so knew that he could dive in quite deep there. Only thing he'd have to worry about is a Talamine potentially. That far up is tough to sweep. Oh, rotation from the Raketin. Misses its shot though. Just slowly working down here. T-70's coming up now. Knows that Raketin was in the south perhaps, so could get quite aggressive here. Got an infantry support gun out for Zirty. He's picked up a squad of Obers. Not going for the IR-STGs though. Oh, pushed that retreat a little bit too late. Suffers a squad wipe because of it. So, well done there by Caosak, catching that Raketin on the other side of the map. T-70 getting the job done. Oh, good shot from the Zis there. It must have been an attack round, or maybe he's got a crawler down there. And he gets the kill as well. Solmeer, a bit slow reacting. Maybe too focused on his own damage coming onto the T-70. Not getting away before the second shot from the Zis. What's quite an unexpected angle to be hit from. Ouch. To Especially if he was planning to go for Jaeger armor, getting the spotting scopes or whatever. That'd be an issue. Okay, pack getting slightly flanked here. Got a lot of grenadiers nearby though. T70 fresh off repairs. Trying to chase here. The flak base saving it. Pack does get decrew jumping back on that with the pioneers. Is this barrage? Conscripts moving up here, but they get suppressed.
Forces are securing our territory.
And the T70 backing away at a good timing. Alright. Tier 4 coming up. Already done for the north face. Here comes the P4. 16-ish minutes. A little bit delayed. There's been quite a lot of bleed.
Reinforcements complete.
Yeah, quite late for the first medium, you know, hitting the field around 17 minutes. Usually it's close to 15. Having a few cut-offs. A few decaps throughout this match. Now settled into a bit more of a predicted split on the territory. Look at WP4 though, from Zirty hitting the field as well.
Flank him! Bring the gun around!
Oh. T70 got very low there. Dutch retreats on the Allied side. T-34 hitting the field for Caosak now, though. This was slightly out of position to handle that P4 pressure. 9 here is going to stop short of it, though. Another push onto the cutoff for Zirty, but okay, just throwing a grenade. T-70 applying too much pressure to continue the chase. Oh, T70 did. Pack way out the back here. Wow. Ouch. T-30-45 in the build now for the north face, but suffering quite a lot of bleed. Bit 3 LMG Grenadiers turning up the heat. Push onto the cut-off as well. These Stimbows did eventually pick up that flamethrower. Lies under quite a lot of pressure all of a sudden. Caosak's even picked up a second AT gun to handle this medium tech pressure. Quick look at the KDs. Caosak still doing very well for a Soviet player. We'll face a bit more close to expectation. He's got the 7-man online now, so bleed, not so painful. Okay, he's coming in from the north. But the Raketin was there, hidden. Ready to pounce. We got the Zis right there, could barrage it. Chooses not to though. Oh, and the it's still there. The T-34, he's got some repairs on it. I think it would have survived that Raketin shot anyway, because the combat engineers did a tiny bit of repairs, but that was a very close call. Maybe you Maybe he was... I'm not sure how he knew where it was, but... Foxtrot is way out the back here. T-70 coming in, looking to mop them up perhaps. Right, goes for the overs. Both gonna survive.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector. Ready for orders.
Looks like the T-345 got off to a slow start. Here comes the pack for Solmeer. Ooh. Here comes the frag bombs. Ooh!
The enemy has silenced one of our anti-tank
That was a big one. Not really there to pounce on the opportunity though. Able to recrew the Zis, shut down the P4. Rakesh actually getting Zis barraged out. Caosak losing a conscript in the center though. Big manpower bleed for him all of a sudden. He's been playing very efficiently. Yeah, he's got enough resources. He starts up a Katyusha now. And we've got the Command Panther hitting the field for Zirty. Pop up the flare, making a bit of a move. Definitely a risk coming through here. Gotta trust your teammate in their sweeping. Oh boy. Before it's making a move. Good attack round through the trees there. Wow. Really good from North Face so far with that. On point with the attack rounds this game. Allies a little bit behind on the victory points. Pretty similar army sizes though. North Face pretty close to another vehicle of some description. If he was going to go for the Katyusha, that's on offer. And what a first barrage there. Close range overs quickly go down. Caosak though loses the T-70 back the other way. Zirty focused on that. There's this. Goes down as well. Brings in the planes. Hiding behind the tree line. Oh, but not well enough. Command Panther gets back around the corner. He's backing out here. Maybe there was more on offer. Might have been able to decrew and kill off that Zis again. Looks like he's gonna come for it. But now the second Zis is rolled up. Command Panther getting low. Get away though. Oof. Painful for Caosak. Good presence of mind though during, you know, that big attack on him. To go for that Katyusha barrage. Clearly Zirty wasn't really watching and wasn't prepared for it. Best time for it. But that's a big blow. He's building another conscript now. Maybe he's going to give up on trying to use mediums against the Command Panther. Or maybe cause more pressure to fall on the North Face though.
Yes, comrade.
300 points stand between us and defeat.
Oh boy, that's a tiger for Solmeer. Well, that's a big problem. Because the North Face did just invest into a Katyusha. So not particularly close to an SU-85 at the moment. This is a tough timing for the Allies right now.
Marking and targeting of vehicles is now available.
Good pack position there. Gonna take a Faust as well. Comes a Katyusha though. Oh, combat engineers go down. Nasty hit from the Tiger. And only just grazes the pack with that caddy barrage. Barely any damage, unfortunate for North Face. Allies now kind of cornering themselves a bit. Coming down here. They can try and, you know, fight in a smaller area, the Allies, relying on their AT guns a bit more, because the Axis don't have any indirect fire really at the moment. So that's the one thing going for them, and get a snare off on the Tiger Monk vehicle on it as well. Not really any follow-up for that though, might have been a waste of munitions. Cheeky infiltration grenades there. Try some hopeful attack grounds here. Allies have fallen quite far behind on victory points. They're about 40 in the lead. Now they are 140 behind. Good smoke on the Zis as well. Quite a lot of mines here for Caosak. Oh wow, a late in the game Sturm Officer call and does provide some good vision. Force retreat's pretty handy as well. It's interesting. Good evasion on the pack there, coming in from the bottom angle. Doesn't take any damage, forces away the Grenadier. Here comes the Katyusha now, going after the pack. And there's the Decra on it as well. Better that time around. But can't really follow up and kill it off. Oof, hits the mine. Caosak under so much pressure. Katyusha has fired. Doesn't look like it hit too much though. 0 extra kills. It's rebuilding the T-34. Doubles this, coming back to base to heal. But slowly, Allies are losing inch by inch. They're up from the command Panther. They're making a move on the 85, causing the frag bombs very close to the edge of the map. They're coming fast. The AT gun gets decrewed. T-34 in some major trouble. He's got some mines down here though. And the planes are pretty good from Caosak. Now the Tiger's in a compromised position. He's bouncing shots from the Zis. He hung around to try and kill off the Zis. Dangerous move. The T-34 now could go for the Panzer IV. If he tries to back through this area, he's going to go down to the mine. But he goes through the center. Could maybe go down to an AT grenade. No, that's on cooldown. They used it on the Tiger most recently. That was the right way to go for Solmeer. But here we go. Conscripts rolling in. Maybe mass AT grenades could finish the job. No. He still hasn't ticked them on Caosak. Oh, unbelievable. Oh, but the Katyusha finishes the job. Pack gets destroyed as well. T-345's going chasing, but gets revealed by a crew member running off the map. Here comes the Panzer IV. Misses a shot through the smoke. The Zis is there. 3 of them, but now the Obers. Bundle grenade coming in. T-34's limping home, but the Zis in a compromised position, getting shredded by the Obers, goes down. Oh, T-34 hanging around. Gets out of range. They killed the Tiger, but that was definitely painful for the Allies. they killed that Panzer IV as well, that would be a much better situation for them. There's there for now. Bit of a whiff there, barely any damage. They polish off the decrew Zis. Sure for North Face, nearly ready to fire again. So getting a lot of repairs required back here. Maybe should use the vehicle crew repairs on the 85. Okay, trying to sneak around the north with the machine gun just freshly repositioned. So it doesn't work out too well. Okay, here comes a Katyusha barrage, baiting the machine gun position. Solid attempt, nearly got the decrew there. Oh, big hit from the T-34. Was on the wrong side of cover with that squad. Oh, good follow-up as well, but the Panthers there can't chase any further. It's an AT grenade off. Sets up and fires very quickly. Doubles this, Caosak trying to make a bit of a breakout towards the north here. Okay, Brumbier now for Solmeer. He's given up on the Tiger. He's pretty close to the call-in of it again. He wanted to save a little bit longer. He's going for the Brumbier.
Storm Panther ready.
Okay, another T-34-85 for the north face. One, 2, 3 points for the Allies. Definitely, they're in some trouble in that department. They'll face no AT guns as well. Might struggle a bit. Okay, Panther looks really fast. Ooh, it's very low on that grenadier. That was a close call.
Reconnaissance by flare now available.
Fire's bouncing. Panzer IV is making some moves. Panzer IV coming in. A lot of bounces though, a lot of bounces. Depends on the AT gun positioning of Caosak at the moment. Katyusha out the back, not hitting too much though, unfortunate for the Allies. Still got that Kugel by the way, he's been using it on detection mode quite a lot, but now bringing it into cap. Okay, Issue 5 now for Caosak. Flares up from the Command Panther, seeing what's happening. T-34 gets the opportunity to fire first, and here come the infiltration grenades. There's the Issue 85 now though. Most of Caosak's mines have been run over. If you can get a few more down, that will be really good for them, because I could imagine Zirty might try and go for a bit of a move. Combine up with the flares. Stug now for Solmeer. It's pretty much going to bring him to his pop cap limit. That's why he went for it. Have many options. And can do it with a bit more anti-tank. You know, he's only down to the 1 pack now. Oh, that's a solid Katyusha. I think the Panther pushed a lot of the models out of the barrage zone. There's a creeping barrage as well.
Stug 3 ready to deploy.
Nearly gets the mortar.
Have reduced our
Force retreat on the central Dishka. The officer also retreats. Second squad of overs. Interesting. Panther's rotating up here. They've got a Zis. Gets a shot off. Overs not so scary if they don't have their upgrades. They're chopped up by these conscripts behind cover. T-35 rolling up. P4's going in. And Caosak maybe try to bait with that T-34 a little bit. Oh boy, engineers dead out the back. P4 down, but could be the end of the T-34-85. He had an opportunity to keep backing away there, but he just stayed in position. Oh. Conscript's 18 raid. It's not going to be quite enough to get the kill, but gets out of there in time anyway, and Conscript's dead. Ober's dead though in the north. I think there was a Zis barrage. Drop the LMG as well. Caosak goes to recover with the combat engineers now. Good Zis barrage shutting down that pressure. But a rotation from the command Panther. North face loses his Zis. Oh boy. Good 2-on-1. He gets the north face, catches them. And he just doesn't quite have enough anti-tank. One AT gun. Struggling to fend off the rotations from the Axis. Needed a few more mines down the Allies this game, it seems like. Some good coordination from the Axis on these rotations. Guys are fighting hard though, still alive at least. North face way down in pop though compared to everybody else in the game.
Enemy forces are attempting to capture our territory.
Well, there goes the Dishka. Doesn't have mines down to kind of shut down these moves either.
Enemy forces capturing supply sector.
Okay, he's switched over to an SU-85 now. I'm not going to just keep spamming the T-34-85. I think that's a good choice against the Brombeer. Oh, big shot. Caosak kind of clumped up. That was survived though. That was a close one.
You are showing weakness.
Just barrage on the officer. He's staying evasive though. Triple cap against the Allies. They are desperate. Making moves for the bottom. And the pack's in a good position. Get 3 now as well. There's that SU-85. Here it comes. Finally. Oh. Stug making a move, but could be exactly the wrong time. He's getting baited in. Going after the T-34-85. Oh, 85 shot at him. Revealed itself, but somehow the Stug didn't return fire, maybe didn't quite have the angle. Good bait there from the north face. Should have put this on to hold fire. He did, but too late. Still took that extra shot, could have lost it. But he's on locked on focus sight mode, and the Panzer IV is blitzing in here. So is the Panther. Here's the SU-85. T-34-85 survives the shot. Gonna take a snare. Planes are coming in. What? There's a little bit of elevation there, and they just did 0 damage. Caosak tries a rotation, but it does not go well for him. Loses his T-34, and the Allies throw in the towel there. Strong play from the Axis. Good medium rotations from Zirty really seemed to be the difference maker this game. Just applying a bit too much damage onto the north face every time that happened. Allies, I do think, as I said, they needed more mines down. I think that was what they were missing. Can be tough, especially, you know, in these stages where you're already so low on territory. It can be hard to find both time, since you're already repairing up your tanks a lot, and, you know, if you've got a territory position where you can actually plant one in a good spot. But would have made a big difference. But yeah, GG. Good frag bombs as well. Yeah, you know, at a couple clutch moments. Did some huge damage with those. Have a quick look at the KDs here. Caosak did maintain a pretty good KD throughout the match. North face, though, suffering dearly. I do wonder, you know, he went for double T-34-85s. And I really think that second one should have been a ASU-85 at that stage. Probably would have had a much easier time zoning out the tanks of Solmeer. And just, you know, let the Katyusha do the pack countering for you. Oh well. GG. We'll go on to game 2. Game 2 of this series. Now switching factions. Solmeer and Zirty Zoggy both going with Soviets. They've got NKVD, mechanized support, and defensive guard motor, and mechanized support. So these guys seem to be more ISU 152 inclined.
Fresh conscripts have arrived.
Also got those defensive for the anti-tank Overwatch. I was a bit surprised to see none of that from the North Face and Caosak.
T-34-85 tanks are now ready for use.
But
Use them to crush
on the right-hand
Huns.
side, indeed, the North Face with Osir, Blitzkrieg, Jaeger Armor, and Lightning War, and Caosak immediately locking to Grand Defensive. Going for a Kubel and a Panzerfusilier.
Taking fire! Target is not for transport.
Okay. Volts offense even, okay. Hoorahing away. Still maybe a few heavy cover spots for these Sternpires. I don't know if they're getting sandwiched. They're going to chase the conscripts all the way back, but there's another squad raiding around the corner. More squads coming in from the north. Kubel's coming in though. Caosak trying to make the best of this situation. Getting some damage done. MG meanwhile for the north face working well. Maybe caught that combat engineer, might have been out of heavy cover there, that one on the edge. It's suppressed. Conscript wave chasing down the Kubel.
Combat engineers are standing by.
Getting some sandbags up on the VP area.
We are losing a sector.
So 3 conscripts, 2 combat engineers for both of the Soviet players. They've managed to jump onto the Axis cutoff, but the machine guns rotated this way to handle them. Maybe, oh no, a couple models standing out of cover get suppressed. Okay, mass retreats in the north. Combat engineers getting back into a heavy cover position. Got a couple of grenadiers maybe wrapping around from the north. Okay, here's the flamer. Popping the upgrade. Couple decent bursts in, but no units nearby for the merge. Doesn't get that much accomplished, and this is a rough start for the Allies. Really, really tough for them. So they're both gone for healing. Tech coming up now for Zirty Zoggy. Has locked into defensive Solmeer and guard motor. But even maybe a little bit slow in terms of command points this match right now. could hurt the allies if they were hoping to get out some, you know, like Dishkas or guards at a good timing.
We have an isolated sector.
Yeah, dominating territory control right now, and it's a fourth battle group for Caosak. This one a little bit more towards the north than the one we saw last game. Maybe offers less protection to his teammate in that position, but the MG repositioning. Retreating the Pios. It looks like they're going to go back to build the tier 2, but there has left the machine gun a little bit exposed now. Solmeer trying to pounce on this.
Our opponents are seizing a
No
sector.
Molotovs on these conscripts. So you can't really force that unit out super fast from the cover. But this is a really tough start for the double Soviet team. Feels like maybe the flamethrowers haven't had that much impact for them yet. But they're regathering down the bottom. Jumped out of cover there. Maybe he was expecting machine gun, but that's actually more towards the middle.
The enemy has broken our supply lines. A sector has been cut off.
People coming in. Stops the decapture.
The enemy is attempting to steal our sector.
Soft retreating back here, not going to complete the capture. LMG starting to come online for the north face. 222 in the build.
Scout car has arrived.
And a second grenadier as well. Meanwhile, we've got a Maxim for Zirty. He's under a lot of pressure though, has to retreat. Not ideal. Good MG positioning there for Caosak. G43 starting to pop now on those Fusiliers as well. Okay, is this for Solmeer? I'm going to go for a Dishka now. He's finally hit 2 command points, but as I said, yeah, maybe a little bit slow the command points this game. So it has delayed some of these power spikes. Maybe hurting the Allied strategy. And this is tough. G43's charging in here. So they're going to go for this squad first, away from the flamethrower, maybe come in on the flank. The flamethrower disengaging from cover here. Trying to get involved. There's a couple decent flame bursts in. They're clubbed up in cover there, but then has to get out shortly after that. No grenades, so not really much of a threat to the Kubel. 222's rotating through the center. And just absolutely taking these combat engines to task. Really strong stuff for the Axis this game, but maybe with the Dishka, with the Zis arriving, Allies can start to stabilize. Has delayed the tier 3 of Solmeer. Going for both of those units. T70 in the build for Zirty. Maybe this can turn things around. We have a Raketin on the field for Caosak. He's using it to kill some sandbags currently. Oh, and there goes the Kubel. Is this from the bottom? What a rotation from Solmeer. Well done. Doesn't have it in position to fight back against the 222, but hey, a kill against the Kubel. We'll take it. Most likely if he shot at the 222 would, you know, land a shot and back away for repairs. Killing the Kubel is going to help out his teammate a lot. And here comes the T70. That's a full retreat from Caosak. The Raketin was a little bit out of position under conscript fire, so he just has to cut and run. This is a bad timing for him as well. He's trying to put up the Schwer. This T70 could actually do a lot of damage right now. It's going to have to sacrifice these Fusiliers a little bit. 222's coming up this way to assist. They do jam the decap, and most of the Shredder is done now, so they've kind of diverted attention away from that. I think that's why they fought, even though it's kind of a losing fight. Just trying to make sure the Shredder goes up without taking too much damage. Spots it now. You know, already just about done. Raketans finish retreating. Back on the front lines again. So that was a bit of a close call for Caosak. A bit of a risky one. Continuing to plant that down while this push was going on. And in fact, it looks like the Allies are going to try to put a bit of a siege down over here. There is the battle group right here for reinforcements, so this will be a tough push. And yeah, they give up on that quite quickly. Just smoke out as well, just in case. Oh wow, Solmeer gone for a late quad. Maybe wanting anti-air for later on. But, you know, we've already seen Caosak. He's got the Fusiliers, so you know you're not up against Overwatch. It's a curious choice. It's just so easy to lose the quad compared to the T-70, you know, in these kind of situations. Unless you're hitting the quad at a faster time and you could get the T-70, or you need the anti-air. Don't think it makes that much sense. Got a 4th Grenadier already from North Face. He's swimming in manpower as well, having such a strong match right now. A quick look at the KD. Yeah, I mean, look at that. 28 for 12. Cruising. T-70 though, already up to 6 kills. He's doing pretty well. Got the heavy mortar on the field now, but I do believe it has been nerfed, as I was talking about last time round. I think it's got the same nerfs as it had in the Master League mod. Oh boy, T-70 goes on to hold fire, trying to disappear into the fog. Oh! Gets away. That was a close call for Zirty. Right now, making moves down the bottom. Pack trying to kill off the sandbags.
Manufacturing capability has been increased.
So it's rolling down here as well, though. Infantry support gun out for Caosak as well. Gets a lucky shot, kills off a mine. Another layer of sandbags a little bit further back. Not that much vet on the 222, honestly.
Fresh mortar crew has arrived.
It's interesting. Some mines coming out for Solmeer. He's got quite a lot of manpower as well. He's retreated at combat engineer. I'm guessing that's going to plant his tier 4 tech down. Oh, no, he's gone for a heavy mortar. As I said, I believe this has been nerfed. So it's probably not going to be as effective. Coming in with the T-70, trying to diffuse this pressure. Oh boy, Sternpire goes down out the back. I guess it was repairing up the Shredder, which was under siege from the heavy mortar, and it got killed. Good job hiding as far around the corner as possible, avoiding T-70 damage. Does manage to force away the disco thanks to that as well. friendly fire, I think, from the T-70 there. Seems to have stabilized a bit now for the Allies, but here come the mediums, much faster than last game. Caosak is in the build as well. It's going to put them right back under pressure. They do already have one AT gun apiece, though, and a few mines down. But they are, you know, about 100 VPs behind at this stage, the Allies. Dropping the incendiary rounds. Good damage in. T-70 gonna get away though. Okay, smoke coming in for Caosak. Rebuilding the obers, I think he kind of needs the stern post, doesn't he? That's unusual. If he takes any engine damage, he's going to be out of action for a very long time. Actually getting a decent hit there for the north face. Capping in the centre now, the Axis. Maybe they're going to get a bit of a double team going. Paying back the other lads for last game. T-34 for Solmeer. The tripwire there as well. Not really taking much damage from that Molotov, but it's still taking a little bit. Second AT gun for the north face. T-34 is going to be hitting on his side of the map first. As for dropping its artillery there. It's out in time though. Oh, is this from the bottom actually getting a shot in? Well angled retreat though. Doesn't take any more damage. But he is down to half, and as I said, no stern post for repairs. Combat engineer is dead in the centre. Uh-oh. Oh, quad finds the 222, but he's not chasing. Oh, got the kill anyway. I think he ran pretty good on the penetrations there with that last burst. Conscript dead in the centre. Oh boy. Body count's starting to stack up. A lot of corpses there. I wonder if that was from like a P4 shot or something. So they're clumped up. Somewhat close calls here. Bit of a Zis barrage out the back as well. Guessing Zirty's going to be going for the T-34-85, just about there. The North Face does have quite a few team weapons. Didn't notice this, but Zirty's picked up 2 Maxims, by the way. I'm a little bit surprised not to see a squad of guards. Problem with Maxims, you know, you're up against Fusiliers, they've got such good sight, especially with the flares. It can be hard to get good value out of them. Whereas the guards are just strong in head-to-head fighting. Give the utility of the button as well. Time fuse out the back. Shreya under some pressure. Luckily the time fuse shots not really landing here. They are landing short, all of them. Not really doing any damage. Smoke planes in from Caosak again. Another big wave of grenadiers rolling through from north face. T-70's coming down here to assist. But the double packs are right there.
Supply sector under attack.
Oh, that's a good hit from the heavy mortar. Wow. Monster shot. Put a stop to things. T-70 coming in now because there's pressure from the north. Caosak. It's around the side on the team weapons. T-34 is coming up here as well. Oh boy, that's a bad way to go with the T-70. Unfortunate. What was that? Was that a ISG shell landing on him there? Added up to enough damage to get the kill. Unfortunate for Zirty Zoggy there.
T-34 ready for combat.
With the 85 on the field. Dominating control right now for the Ally, for the Axis. Haven't managed to get the central VP though. There's some repairs out the back. Looks like he's prioritizing the Schwer repairs over the Panzer IV. But, you know, the Schwer is still standing. Looks like Zirty maybe wants to put another push down on it. He's bringing the Zis up, maybe going for like a northern angle on it. What? Still alive, by the way. Vet 3 now. Still no selection from the north face on what commander. Keeping those options open. With the Stuka planes. Could be a strong option. The Tiger. The Elephant. It's going to be a Panther for north face though. I didn't notice this. He's put down tier 4 out the back during all this. Just get decrewed. Oh boy, Grenadier down. Oh my goodness. 2 Grenadiers down. Desperately trying to kill off this decrewed Dishka. And they do eventually get the job done, but boy, that was painful. Heavy mortar and Zis barrage into this area. Lethal stuff. Mark vehicle on the P4, keeping it out of the action as well.
Losing the sector.
Okay, cancels the Panther late in its production, goes for a Bombear now instead. It's ready 5 for Solmeer. Oh wow, Caosak went for the Tiger, Command Tiger. Double AT guns for Zirty, and he's got the T-34-85. He should be alright with the marked vehicle, but still, this could be quite powerful for Caosak if you can catch those AT guns out of position. We don't really have any like big impact frag bombs like we saw last game for the decrew on the AT guns though. To the south now. Already, you know, got the S-35 there though. Tiger doing a bit of damage, just probing for weaknesses. Got the sweeper up here as well. There are a couple mines down. Needs to be careful. Good cut off those. Quite slow regathering this.
my sector.
A lot of repairs going on. The Allies did manage to fight back a little bit, maybe clawing back about 50 VPs before this Brumbier Tiger combo arrived. Let's see if the Axis can regather that lead. We've got a telemine out this side by the north face. Makes the mines in that area. There we go. Speaking of mines, triggers one with the Tiger. Triggers another one with the Tiger. I think he was legitimately trying to target the Maxim versus horrible scatter. Oh boy, is this D-Crew back here? Double T-34s trying to maintain control. The P-4's pushing in though. And this is trouble because there's this trying to deal with the Tiger. There's a lot of pressure. He's going to drop the artillery down on this, looks like. Looks like that's going to be enough to kill her off. And it is. I think it might be guaranteed.
Our territory is falling into enemy hands.
With the scatter on it.
Point remain. Double your efforts.
Sternpire down for Caosak up here though. Uh-oh. Does have some repairs required. Might slow him down a touch. Just did set up the triple cap for a wee while. Solmeer definitely suffering a lot of bleed to those LMG Grenadiers. She has rebuilt one of them after losing two over here. T-85 pressuring. The focus sight mode running. Kitten is back at base, has to run forwards to heal, of course. Mortar fire coming in here, he's got to be careful with those packs. Okay, there's the Katyusha. I think he caught a sniff of those packs as they got grazed by the heavy mortar. Luckily for North Face, he decided to back away. Got out of there before any damage really came through. It's a bit risky from Caosak coming out here very low on health like this. Needs to spend a bit more time next to the battle group. There he goes. Su-85 pushing in. And this is what you want to do, you know, have your Su-85 about 20 range behind your conscripts. Still, hopefully at a safe range away from the packs, but in range of anything that shoots at your conscripts. T-34 going to come around from the north. Maybe knows the pack location, so feels he can pressure on the other side. That's a good idea.
The enemy has 300 points remaining.
Tigers repaired back up. Took a while for Caosak to get those Sternpires back up here though. It's slowed the Axis progress. Got a Su-85 now for Zirty, so that kind of window is somewhat closed for Caosak, where he could dominate with his double tanks. He's got to play a bit more evasively. Okay, Panzer IV is making a bit of a move here. Decides against it though. Got cold feet. Thought maybe he's going to try to drop the artillery. But speaking of artillery, the anti-tank Overwatch brought down. The Tiger's got an engine crit. It's pretty close to the edge of the circle though. I think he'll be alright. Getting some rear armor hits though. Is marked vehicle active on it? No. Marked vehicle is on the P4 and he does eventually disappear away. Oh boy. Kesson goes down though for Caosak. That is painful. Axis themselves though, they've got their own ace up their sleeve. Did lock into Blitzkrieg. And G goes down though. A couple good kills here for the Allies all of a sudden. Risky move from the P4. The conscripts easily could have come in for an AT grenade on them. Oh! Oh no! Pioneers go down out the back here. Nasty attack from the 85. Backs away though at a good timing. The double packs rotating. A lot of repairs required on that Tiger. He's going to go for the P4 first. The Axis take a bit of a backward step here while they recover from those last two attacks. And the Werf is not so successful there for the north face, quite far away. The scatter's no good, the heavy mortar barely took anything. It's up to 23 kills on that. Much better than what we saw from the heavy mortars last week. Okay, some repairs coming in on the Tiger out the back. So much munitions for the north face. Solmeer does still have that quad though, so you want to make sure that whatever you're doing this on, you know, that first pass is going to make an impact. Don't want to just be throwing it out there if it's going to get shot down immediately. T-gun popping out for Solmeer. Second one. He's got a lot of anti-tank now, 2 AT guns and the Su-85. Might have a little bit of trouble against the LG Grenadiers though. Here comes a Katyusha onto the Greens. Quite a lot of damage, T-34 with a bit of follow-up. 3 models down, not too bad. Su-85 pushing in here. Is he going to go for a siege on the HQ again? Okay, here we go. They're making their move. The Axis. They brought the planes in deep. And they knock out the quad immediately with the P4. Almost decrowing the Zis with the artillery. Planes don't really hit too much though. But they do buy some breathing room. The P4 comes in, kills off the Zis. Got a follow-up from the packs as well. Oh boy, but the Su-85 comes into the circle here. Got the recon plane up as well from north face. So yeah, good attack there from the Axis. I think it was Caosak bringing the smoke plane so they could get those right out the back here. And yeah, what an attack. The quad had to contend with the P4 and ended up going down. Very good coordination on that from the Axis. Instant rebuy on the quad though. As you might expect, don't want another situation like that going down. Especially because, you know, it just zones him out of this area for the entire duration of the ability if he can't shoot those planes down. Gives you a lot of territory control. Much better Werfer strike that time around for the north face. Up to 6 kills now. Marked vehicle, what's that on? On the Tiger, that got to half. Miles away, the T-34-85 coming in. Axis have fallen behind, about 40 VPs. Feels like there's been quite a fast drain rate in this game. Both teams low. We'll need some repairs. Caosak out the back there. Those stern pile losses have really caught up with him in the repair department. Oh boy, SU-85 stuck on focus sight mode. It's a snare, but I think it's gonna survive. Oh, recon plane plus Stuka. Oh my goodness, I can't believe it. The Rakessin got in range to finish the job. Whoa, I thought that was home free, that SU-85. Maybe the focus sight mode just slowed him down that much. I thought he could have turned it off by then. But wow. Conscript down now also. A couple really big losses all of a sudden for the Allies. You see the Axis have now pulled maybe like a 20-ish population lead after that. Smoke out. Ober's trying to cap. Tiger rolling into the middle. Some big hits going. The double packs rolling up. Getting some shots off on the T-34. Comes the Katyusha on the pack. It's a decro on it. Can he follow this up? But the heavy mortar right there. Oh, SU-85's coming in. Focus sight mode. Oh no, maybe not even. Got the conscripts there for vision. Good hit back there. Really good scatter on that Katyusha barrage. Nice follow-up. Briefly detect that mine. Got the marked vehicle on the Tiger again, but a lot of shots on it missing. Whiffer out the back. That's a really good one. Now a Panther swooping in, wants to get the kill on this wounded T-34. The quad is also low, and the quad goes down. We've got the planes coming in from the north face as well. They need the anti-tank overwatch or something here. Rolling down here. Panther's in trouble. Solmeer's user munitions. Green is down, actually. The plane's still running. They killed the quad, remember. Guys have to pull back after that. While P4 getting the work up in the north. Katyusha actually up here. Oh boy, on the front line somewhere. I wonder if the P4 spots it. Oh, that's a tragedy for Zirty. Thought it would be safe that far back, but it's not. Especially that P4, I think with the extra vision, spotted it back there. Looks like he was just maybe about to disengage from the chase. Or was he on the edge of the vision range on the recon plane? Maybe he saw him. Just kind of right on the corner, might have spotted him with that. Might have been it. Oh, this is a collapse from the Allies here in the late game. Maybe trying to stay too aggressive with that SU-85. Just gets picked off. He's going to try to recover his LMG down here. The LMG Grenadiers now. Axis looking to set up the triple cap. Allies trying to cap in the center, but with the Tiger right there and the SU-85's dead. That's tough. Tough to stop. Do you have anti-tank overwatch ready for the Allies again? And there is Solmeer's SU-85 coming in. That means that down the bottom, T-34 is getting itself in some trouble. The pack is quite far back though. Fusiliers on top of the Zis. Close range Katyusha shuts down the Obers, nearly wipes them. They're going to survive though. Brumbier coming in. Gonna try hold his ground here. Doesn't get the D-crew, and now the Brumbier in some major trouble. Anti-tank overwatch dropped down. SU-85 rolling in. P4 goes down. Bit of an overextension there from the north face. Definitely got a bit unlucky, didn't decrew the Zis, but ouch. 2 big losses. Immediately buys a Panther after that. He's way down though, down to 45 population, 47. Rebuying the quad again. Doesn't have the munitions for it though. There's nothing really for him to reinforce with it either.
You are showing weakness. We are down to 75 points. Crew taking fire!
Triple gap has been running for quite a long time. Allies are getting way down on the VPs. Drops the artillery on the Zis that's dodging. He doesn't have enough munitions for a Molotov. I think that's what he's hoping to go for there. It's making life difficult against these Fusiliers.
Victory is slipping from our grasp.
50 left for the Allies. They're trying to get something going down the bottom here. Looks like they avoided a Werfer strike with those conscripts. Rifle made in. A lot of conscripts here. Greenies might be able to win if they stay at this range. They've got a slight vet advantage. And good firepower for this range. T-34 rolling in from the side. Oh, he knocked out the SU-85 with that final shot from the Raket, and what a move from Caosak, but then it gets decrewed by the heavy mortar. Tiger's rolling in now, wants to prevent this from falling into Allied hands. Conscript's going to try to jump on the gun. Can he get away with it here? Oh, there's a Zis pushed up as well from Zirty. Tiger gets the decrew, but there's another Zis from the north. Tiger has to give up. Allies clapping back here. Down to 31, but they are maybe going to get the triple cap going now. Panther rolling in. This is T-34. There's a Zis coming up. Panther's still chasing. No conscripts nearby for a snare. Here comes a T-34-85 now. Where's the pack? It's very far back from north face. He needed to push this in here. Now he's got his rear armor exposed. Goes in for the ram. Runs out of puff before he gets there, but still has his gun to shoot at the rear armor. He backs in here, but he misses the kill shot on the T-34. I can't believe that Panther. Oh, that's a tragedy for the north face. Good rotation from Zirty, bringing down the 85, completely saving the day there. Oh, the teller. Oh, he didn't trigger it? Oh, I cannot believe that. I thought that was dead for sure right there. That is so sad. The Panzer IV's coming down. Pack's still alive. Could maybe set up to fire here. Oh, doesn't quite get the shot off. The other T-34 is coming down. This gets decrewed before it can shoot. Bit of Werfer fire, gets a wipe. Oh, and then the P4 misses. I think that would be the kill shot on the T-34-85. And then he bounces on the regular T-34. Okay, there we go. Axis in control of 2 VPs. The Allies, they've been doing well down the bottom here, but they just lost control of the north. The Tigers back out again. 85 goes down. Jagdpanzer from Caosak coming in. And that'll do. Just can't get on the victory points fast enough. It was a heroic last stand there from the Allies, but just didn't quite have the capping power to follow it up. GG. Excellent match, this one. So closely fought. Well, I mean, it was a pretty strong start from the Axis, let's face it. Like the first 18 minutes was looking pretty good. Like the T-70s brought back the game a little bit, but not that much. Unfortunate for the Allies, they kept losing those quads at just the wrong time. Some good attacks from the Axis definitely playing into that. Got some pretty great value out of those Stuka close air support activations. But yeah, some well-coordinated attacks. Good rotations from both teams throughout the game. Nail-biter, this one. So close, you know, after the North face made that push and lost the Panther looked a bit precarious, but ended up all right. I can't believe that mine didn't go off down here. Would have just really sealed the deal for the Axis, but oh well. GG, yeah, excellent game. Good series. And that means it'll be a draw, right? Both teams winning on Axis. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.